Hello YouTube, so I just come back from my vacation and this video is gonna be about how I gonna approach trading in 2023. Before I go to the video, I want to share with you a little bit about my vacation. I came back and fully refreshing and feeling so much alive, and I mean I it's just really hard to describe the feeling, like getting away for 22 days and then coming back to your trading room. But if you can, please do so, because this trip is really, this car vacation is really give myself so much of clarity about how I'm gonna approach trading in 2023, and I have found like the answer for myself for a lot of trading issues that I'm dealing with just by going out and living. It's weird, right? But we saw a lot of things that we can connect, and sometimes we need to be there to see things that we need to see. And sometimes what you are seeking, even it's about trading, but it's not online, it's somewhere of life. And that is it's really hard for me to describe it. But yeah, we need to balance between trading and living, and what you are seeking maybe it's seeking you too. So well, the first thing I'm gonna coming in 2023, I'm gonna coming back to my boring zone. What does that mean? That means I'm gonna find a spot like where I'm gonna trade a lot less and feel boring about trading, because that is where because when I trade, let's say, less money or less loss size, I feel more boring, so that I'm not really attached to the outcome. And when I'm not really focusing too hard for the money, for the outcome, that's where I can actually navigate my attention to something else, especially my trading habit, my emotional pattern, and my trading model. Because the next year I want to focus on building my consistencies, because even I am making money, the thing is it's unstable, and I know deep down that if I keep doing it, someday along the road I'm gonna hurt myself and I'm gonna lose huge. So I don't want that day to come. That's where I'm gonna repair myself. And the first thing, coming back to my boring zone and lower my expectation and building the thing to repair myself for a lot of years of trading. So the second thing is that I'm gonna lower my expectation a lot, like from 7 finger, not really 6 finger. I'm gonna do one small and baby step at a time, because even I can pass challenge, I can pass like 600k, 200k. It just feel like I'm not ready for that account. And yeah, I'm gonna do like one account at a time instead of two, and I'm gonna take things more slower. And I just feel like that's what I more ready, and that's where I feel more boring. and the third one is I gonna reducing my trading frequencies. As you already know, my daily limit for trading is around 2 trades a day, and I'm trying to reducing it to one trade a day, or even just 2 or 4 trades a week is still okay. I'm trying to get comfort in taking less trade, but like focusing more on the money management things, and building my edge. And I think that's what really necessary for my journey instead of just really trying to make a lot of money, showing withdrawals. Yeah, that's what I'm focusing right now. The fourth thing is that I'm gonna have a more off chart time. What does that mean? That means is this, we all want to be trading for a living, or most of us, we want that goal, but somehow when we trade for so long and we just forgot the part of living. That's why besides learning to trade and building my consistencies, I'm gonna remind myself every single day that we need to live, and we need to live mindfully and really being in the present, and trying to maintain a deep connect with the people we care about. That's what we are trading for, because we are not only trading for ourselves, but we're trading for the people we love, and we want to give them the best, including our time and our full attention. And I don't want to that, like, when I be successful at trading and I look around and no familiar face. I don't want that. I want to keep my circle. I want to keep the people that I love around when I'm making like consistency big money. And the final one is just basically more like mental thing, like strengthen my circle, and that including the trading circle as well. Like I going to find, like, I'm gonna define my routine, my trading into, like, for example, for now it's like pre-market analysis, and then taking a trade in London season, and then set and forget, either it's hit my stop loss or either it's gonna hit my take profits, and let the money management work as magic, and then I repeat the circle. And when I collect enough data, I'm gonna optimize the circle, and I do the same for life, for trading and life, like trying to break things down into like very particular parts, because I'm not really a good discretionary mode trading like ICT. Even I really like it, I try so many times, and even I pass challenge, it doesn't mean anything, because deep down when I looking back, I see the inconsistencies, I see the unstable data, and when I see that, that's not something because when you see the result, when you see even you are winning, it doesn't matter. If you know deep down it's unstable and you cannot do it for the rest of your life, then there's something you need to change. And even I'm making money with discretionary mode, I feel like there's something need to be done. Like even I'm going to make less money, but if that make my mind more stable, make my result more stable, and make my confidence in my edge increase, then that's what I'm gonna do. And that's the reason why I'm gonna go back into my lab. Going back to the boring stage, testing things out, trading less, and trading the amount of money that I can feel like I can lose without having like huge impact on my life. That's where I'm gonna, like, when money is not really a big problem, then that's when we can actually focusing on collecting the sample data, and that's when we can really see the pattern. I try a lot of different concepts. I tried a lot of different approach, but when I collect enough data, it always come back to something. It always come back to some number. Like they repeat, either you like it or not. The kind of number is actually your edge. It actually reflects exactly who you are as a trader. And I hope that even you are losing or you are not winning, please keeping the Google Sheet or Excel or whatever you are using to log in your trade. Because for me, example, it doesn't matter how I trade or what concept I trade, it always come back to 30% of winning rate. Like it's weird, but it doesn't matter the concept, even it doesn't matter the risk reward ratio. Somehow when the good trade, the bad trade, the stupid trade, they're all coming back together, and it's always 30% of winning rate. And that is where I'm gonna develop my edge, my edge on, because that number is not lying, and it happening for so many years. And that's one of an example I can tell you that if you have some kind of repeating pattern, something, a number or emotional pattern is a little bit harder to see, but there's always something happening. And if you are aware, if you are mindful enough, and if you are collecting and doing your homework not really every day, but every week, then you're gonna see something. If you are not seeing anything, or if you are not seeing any clues about how you're gonna improve as a fresh trader, stock trader, what does that mean? That means you are not doing it long enough, and you are not seeing things enough. So read more, see more, trade more, collect more. Eventually something will collect, and eventually it's not about seeing someone succeed and trying to learn the trading system and trade exactly like they did. It's all about knowing and feeling like you know exactly what you should do to be a successful trader, because that day will come, and that is the most important thing. Like right now, even I'm not really like killing it like a lot of traders on Twitter, but I know what I must do, and I know what should be done. And I think that is a really, really important thing that we all gonna need, because if you know what you are seeking for, and you are ready to put the work, eventually things, the fruits, the result will come. So until the next time, I wish you good luck. And with trading, I don't want to keep the video just so long. I can talk for hours about the kind of mindset thing, but thank you for the support. If you you can click like, subscribe if you want to support me. Thank you. I see you on the next video.